Full self-driving is activated and we're on the road to California so we can talk about CyberTruck. If you're watching this video, you either have a CyberTruck in order, you're curious about CyberTruck, or you're just a fan in general of Tesla and all the products they make. Just stopped at a supercharger here in Barstow, California, and actually going to Buena Park, California, to a Tesla showroom where they supposedly have the CyberTruck, the actual production version, on display for everybody to see. Now, the reason I'm going to California, well, kind of hoping that they'd have one in my local Vegas showroom, but that never happened, so here we are on our way to California. Now, if you're like me and actually have a CyberTruck on order, things are a little bit out of sequence right now. I've noticed they started delivering what they call the Foundation Series editions. Now, I heard a rumor that anyone with a reservation number beginning with a 112 might actually get their CyberTruck sometime in the first half of 2024, but there's no real way of gauging that. And unfortunately, I've noticed some of the reservation numbers are out of sequence. Basically, some people who are actually behind me are getting that now. Those people either live in California, or they lived in California and or Texas. So they've been offered up this Foundation Series, which is just a little on the pricey side. Now, if you're kind of curious when you might get yours, there is a website. I think it's called A Better Theater. I'll leave the link down below for that. And this particular website actually started posting where the locations of all the Cybertrucks that are being displayed around the country. And just recently, they posted a little what they call an estimator tool for when you get yours. I inputted my reservation number for the dual motor, now called the all-wheel drive. It came up as August through September of 2024. Well, sorry for the interruption, but future me had to break into this video to announce a couple of things that I recently discovered. Number one, of course, this video has a lot to do with me going to travel to see the Cybertruck in Buena Park, California. But just today, I discovered that that is no longer the case. They have moved it to the Los Angeles location. So the Cybertruck will no longer be displayed in Buena Park. And the second thing is, I was talking about deliveries of the Cybertruck and when you might get yours. Well, I just received an email from Tesla saying I can now get the Foundation Series Cybertruck, and that could either be the dual motor or the tri-motor. However, I really think I'm going to wait for the regular version and see how it goes from there. It would be nice to get it early, but not at the expense of paying that extra price that they're charging right now for the Foundation Series. Anyway, that's it for the interruptions. I do apologize, and back to the video. Now, I currently have orders for both the dual and the tri-motor versions, because I assumed that there was going to be some changes by the time the production version of the Cybertruck was actually released. Now, my first choice was for the tri-motor, but now after seeing all the new specs, I think that the dual motor with the range extender option will definitely hit the sweet spot for me. Now, in the meantime, Tesla has quietly introduced the 1/18th size die-cast model of the Cybertruck. And just a few weeks before that, I noticed another die-cast model that has been noticeably missing for quite some time, and that's the Model Y, which I ordered and received last month. So now that I have both of these models, let's take a look at them to see not only what they look like, but to see a rough size comparison of them side by side, considering that they're both represented in the 1/18th scale. Oh, by the way, I say rough size comparison because, as you'll see, there's one caveat to this Cybertruck model that I didn't notice until I took a closer look at it, that it appears to be more representative of the prototype than the production version, as this model has the original yoke and not the square steering wheel that we're seeing now in the production version. I also don't see the rear passenger infotainment screen. Anyway, here are both models side by side. And the reason this leads me to believe that this is the prototype and not the delivery version is the rear bed. If you remember from launch night, it had a full stainless steel bed, where the one they have right now is coated all in black. Well, anyway, that's the Tesla Cybertruck 1/18 scale, side by side with the Model Y 1/18 scale. And you get, like I said, a rough comparison. I truly believe that this Cybertruck model is based on the prototype, which is 5% larger. Anyway, my screen is now saying I have enough charge to complete the journey, so let's go ahead and hit the road again to California and go visit the real Cybertruck at the Buena Park Tesla showroom. All right, I just pulled up at the Tesla dealership here at Buena Park, California. Let's go inside and take a peek at the Cybertruck. Well, that is the Cybertruck here in Buena Park, California. Honestly, it looked fantastic. This is actually the second time I've seen it. The first time was at the Peterson Automobile Museum, and that, of course, was the prototype itself. But this actually looked very, very nice, very well finished, and honestly, can't wait to get mine. Anyway, I hope you like this video. If that's the case, please click the like button. This way it gets out to other folks that might like it as well. And if you haven't had a chance to subscribe already, please consider doing so. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you are alerted to any new videos that I do post in the future. Hey, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.